We're
Hello.
live from the
Uh,
aviary.
Live from the aviary. This is Sunday Night Live, featuring a bunch of very confused, kind of magical people. After defeating the Sun Tyrant, they're back in the aviary trying to decide what they want to do as the city slides into a bit more chaos, as it appears like the vampiric civil war is / gang war is about to hit overdrive. Everyone's here tonight, so Q. When you return to the aviary, Q is back.
Q just Kramers through the mirror.
Hi guys.
Looks around, like strokes the back of his head and goes, "Man, I had a crazy day."
You're telling us. There's dogs. There's 5 dogs now.
He takes account of the dogs around him. Doggos! And forgets about everything and turns into a dog.
That is the correct response.
That's very good.
The dogs play and react with you.
The place is now turned upside down. Continue
as,
on.
as a bunch of titanium dogs led by a fairy dog start roaming around.
Gord picks up one of the titanium dogs. Because he's such a good boy and gets pets.
It struggles a little bit, and then the pets come, and it stops struggling as much.
Gets very jealous. Go on.
So, yes, you had returned to the aviary, and Victor came by and helped Snake with his newfound blindness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got blind for a
Temporary
minute.
setback. You do have a reinforced spirit jar that is actually uncomfortably warm to the touch.
Probably gives off a lot of light, which makes the little label on it that says pickles really eerie because it's like shining through. Some holy dill pickles are in there.
So,
Guess we
if
gotta
you're
turn that into
if you're trying to deal with vampires, you guys don't know. Well, I would have everyone roll. If you want to know about vampires in particular, it would be an intelligence and occult. If you want to know about the political situation in the city for vampires, it would be intelligence plus streetwise or intelligence plus politics.
Oh, I have politics vampires.
Nice.
Let's do 5. Actually, it's 5. I'm gonna spend a willpower on this. I don't do enough of that. We have so many
Hey,
willpower.
you're right. You're right. Let's do willpower.
How often are we supposed to be regaining our willpower, by the way?
1 a day.
It's usually 1 a day, and if you're doing, I should be in every single template has different ways of gaining willpower back. I think I've generally settled into doing a virtue and vice system.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Fucked up. Shut up. I'm very distracted with my ice cream, thank you.
We can hear
Okay.
that.
It's very good ice cream. It's the pumpkin pie ice cream.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
So, Dave, was that occult or politics?
That was a cult.
Okay, you know that they're dead things, slaves to the worm. Fire and sunlight works best to kill them. You realize most of your knowledge is about how to kill them.
Seems about right.
You weren't really. They didn't really explain that much more. Alexandra, you know that vampires generally call themselves, in their own pretentious way, kindred. Are actually sometimes also call themselves the Midnight Aristocracy. They actually have several distinct bloodlines, all supposedly coming from the first vampire Cain, who, when God said, "Hey, you murdered your brother, that's wrong. I'm gonna curse you with superpowers," and
Sounds rough.
I mean, nice.
and effectively every vampire generation seems to be less awesome. You know that there's actually, they even have paranoia about something called thin bloods, which are vampires of the like 17th or under generation that are not that are barely vampires at all. So you kind of know, and the higher the generation, the more they probably rule over the lower generations. And they're kind of all control. There's a lot of intergenerational conflict. As for Mr. Changeling over there, Q, you know that most vampires avoid changeling blood because occasionally changelings have to deal with vampires. They mostly avoid it because it makes them feel emotions that they otherwise don't feel anymore. And that usually leads to like anger and depression. And you know that your court has the occasional dealings with vampires, but you generally try to stay away, and they try to stay away from you because you have a few people in your court that are literally made out of fire, and the vampires don't like that.
That's a fair arrangement to me.
As for politics, Snake, did you roll?
Nope.
1 success.
Nope. I'm just a lesser Alexandra.
Okay.
We all do that.
Oh no.
got two successes in politics.
The factoid you know is that vampires being dead are inconvenienced by a lot of things that would otherwise kill a living person. Like, they don't need to breathe, so poison gas doesn't do anything. Radiation probably doesn't do anything because what? They're gonna get cancer. They're already dead. So your mentor mostly told you that vampires can be a little more effort than they're worth to put down. Especially because your mentor warned you the more powerful ones have incredibly tricky ways of manipulating their body that almost seems like more mage magic than traditional vampire tales. Frosty, since you're the only one who actually knows vampire politics in any capacity, you know that the vampires are currently split into 3 different groups. The Camarilla, who are the sort of stable hierarchy influence in vampire society that most vampires fall into. They strictly enforce something called the Masquerade, which is to stop mortals from knowing vampires exist. And they try to restrict the amount of vampires made, aka embraced. But they are definitely ruled over by the, I guess, earlier generations. The Anarchs also kind of follow the Masquerade, but only when it's useful. They're more likely to break it. And they reject the status quo of the Camarilla, and they try to throw off the oppression of the older, higher generation vampires. The Sabbat are pretty much a doomsday cult of vampires that break pretty much every vampiric tradition and believe the end times are nigh. They don't care about the Masquerade at all, and in fact do mass embraces and sometimes don't even tell the people that they're embraced that they're vampires and use them as shock troops.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's bad. That's the worst ones.
Real bad.
The Sabbat pretty much are universally disliked by every supernatural community, but they're controlled by shadowy elders, and they're more fractured into cells, so even if you destroy one, they don't know much about other Sabbat cells. They're kind of like they're a vampiric apocalypse cult terrorist organization. So, as for politics, you know that Silas Redhand, leader of the Camarilla, he's been leader for like 50 years. He's adapted well to the technology and city. He's made a general truces with the non-were creatures of the city. You think he can dominate minds, but you don't know for sure. He's been very diligent in keeping up the masquerade. Maria del Rosivas is the leader of the Anarchs, and she's more of an incredibly powerful gang leader. She's tough, savage, brutal, intimidating, and she is in bloody conflict with Silas, and no one really knows who runs the Sabbat in the city because every time they find out, they kill them. So the Sabbat kind of have a rotating cast of leaders.
Okay, so they're like the defense against the dark arts teacher at Hogwarts. They just keep getting kicked out for some reason or another.
Pretty much.
I guess we'd have to see if we could find a trail past that leader and to whoever's above him.
Yeah.
Because they seem like a
okay.
good target to me.
They seem like a pretty good target.
The Anarchs also.
Yeah, I mean, we
be,
could. Maria's not a good person by far.
Oh, none of these people are good people. Silas Redhand is refined, cold, ruthless. He has a large network of mortal agents and is kind of like a shadow puppet master of a lot of the bad supernatural stuff that happens in the city. But he at least tries to stop mortals from knowing vampires exist. Maria does so in the most basic fashion, usually by making it seem like gang murder than vampire murder. And the Sabbat have caused the occasional crisis in the city where they just occasionally attack other groups, and then like they've actually you're pretty certain Leona, you're pretty certain that at one point a Sabbat cell tried to attack Victor, and Victor got annoyed enough. This was back when Victor was, in your character's words, cool. And Victor actually went on. Victor was so personally annoyed that the fact that the vampires targeted him and his research and his market that he hunted. The city was Sabbat free for a few years.
Okay.
Sounds like what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's
God.
definitely what we're gonna do.
Okay. As Curly sees you all building your weapons and your sunlight chain swords and your plans
Oh, you
to find...
spoiled it! Damn it, Frosty.
Someone already said.
Oh,
Someone already said. I'm sorry.
god damn it.
We posted a picture of a chain sword in the chat. Okay.
I hate all of you.
Was she
I
not
am
here?
personally excited for this weapon.
Hmm?
I am very excited for this weapon.
Good, Dave. Because
It
it's
just
for
needs-
you.
Ooh.
Anyways, Curly
Can I
is
get Space
completely...
Marine armor for it as well? I basically could be a Space Marine.
Well, you'd be a Primarch. You're 16 feet tall.
Oh yeah, but still shorter than the Emperor.
Yes. Now, with all you're about to say, Frosty.
Oh, Curly is completely fucking cracking. Like, she's... a minute ago, she was worried about, can we get a weapon that can kill this kind of vampire? Or are we going to die trying? Now that you have the means to make this weapon, she's like, is this actually a good idea? And so you'll see her popping into the room for a bit and be like, maybe we can just use it as a threat, you know? Stroll up and say, you keep telling your vampires to kill people, we'll kill you. And that'd help, right?
Curly, they're terrorists.
We could just
So
show
this-
it off and tell the vampires, hey, we're gonna help you unionize or escape or not have
No,
to
we
do
do
that.
not want these people to well, they're not even people. We do not want them to unionize. That is bad. That is bad for every living thing.
No,
I'm just busy in
unionize
the
isn't-
lab, ignoring all of you.
Turns back into a human. Goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Every person's a people here. Come on.
Yeah,
They are not
All of them.
living beings. They are creatures of the worm.
is that how you think about Larry?
Aren't they also creatures of the world? Long pause.
The worm. Larry, as I've been told, is the exception, not the rule.
Well, if there is an exception, then the rule is shit.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not
That's
how it works
exactly
at all.
how that works. That is exactly how it works.
I don't do too well with rules. I can't really say.
I hear Silas Redhand works with mages sometimes. Maybe we can make a deal, and
We could probably make a
to
deal with.
not attack.
We could probably make a deal with Silas, but I don't think we. And we might make a deal with Maria, but we cannot make a deal with the Sabbat.
Yeah, well, attacking ground level operatives ain't gonna help us. We gotta. I don't know what to do.
We're not. I'm not planning on fighting an army. We're gonna try and surgically deal with some of the leadership. But we don't want a power vacuum either, so we need pretty much the den
trying to
to
figure
help
out-
us hunt down, the rest.
Trying to figure out how we do anything that leads to more peace and more prosperity, and
Oh,
hope for any of the vampires who could be healed.
I mean, you cut out the tumor and then the body can heal, right?
What's
Cut
the
off the
tumor?
head and the snake dies.
Oh no.
Let's go with the tumor talk. With the body dying talk, he looks a little more concerned.
Yeah, because the power vacuum is just everyone stabbing up everyone now. They're already scared enough because there's these fucking Akkad in town, and now.
Yeah, we got to deal with them too, probably.
Yeah.
Do we really need to deal with the Akkad? The Akkad are a problem for the vampires, and anything that's a problem for the vampires.
Now we
not
could probably
necessarily-
we could probably threaten them because the problem is the collateral damage that the Akkad do. Because they
And
don't care
it's
about
also-
anything other than killing vampires, and they'll go through anyone to get it.
And they will mass diabolarize the ones who are least guilty just because they hate vampirism itself. They don't hate the crimes; they just hate.
I mean,
The
I'm not
disease.
exactly opposed to that part, but
Everyone has completely different moral views on what vampires are, and I love it.
Well, so currently I guess some of the debate positions I'm seeing right now are you can either try to go to one of the sides and say we'll help you kill the other if you stop being as big a dick, and sort of try to make a deal that way. You could try to just eliminate all the leadership and watch Vampire Society kind of collapse in on itself.
that's such a bad idea.
Or like,
I'm not. Or you could
Gordon the fan.
sidle up to the Akkad and help them on their holy mission to eat vampirism.
Gore's a fan of the last two. He does not. Even
Curly-
fighting against the Akkad.
Curly leaves, meditates for like 10, 20 minutes, comes back, and she's got her plan, at least. Okay, here's what I want to do. Here's the best situation for the vampires, at least, and probably for us too. First, we prove that we've got the muscle to back up our offer. That means a whole lot of violence of our own. We take out the leadership, we make the power vacuum, we blow shit up. And we leave a message to all the other vampires. There is a way out of this circle. We offer penance. And we make our new vampire faction about improving their condition. And anyone who tries to keep them from getting there, they got to face us.
You do realize elder vampires are a problem. I don't know
Oh,
much
yeah.
about vampires, but I don't want elder vampires hunting me down.
Well,
We're gonna become elder vampires? That's awesome.
Mm,
no.
mm.
He was only half listening. He
If you
apologized.
don't want vampires hunting you down, you shouldn't be in this room right now.
No. There's
They
a
are gonna
difference. I didn't say I wanted to wipe out all vampires. If we're gonna do that, we gotta have a different plan. But if we're trying to alleviate the current problems with the Akkad and the Sabbat, we could probably wipe out all their leadership and speak with Silas Redhand and get him and maybe even Maria to like incorporate the stragglers who aren't just nuts. But if we want to kill all of them, then we gotta work with some. We need more people. We need more bodies. You know.
I mean, I can get more bodies. And when I say that, Ian, I mean I can just grab like 23 social merits today. I can literally just be like, okay, allies 5 mages, allies 5 weird creatures,
Jesus
allies 5
Christ.
changelings.
That's horrifying.
Curly is a fucking political beast. It's what she's built for. She can get that shit organized. That's not the
I
problem.
guess it depends on what we want to do then.
Exactly.
I kind of like the idea of taking out the Sabbat and making a new faction in their place. But that's not exactly an easy task.
We want a faction that's not about more violence or obeying orders or growing in power. It's about treating the condition of the vampire.
Is
One
there
that's just about improvement for all of them.
is there a proven way to treat all vampires?
Fire.
It's proven that
Jesus. I was just about to say that fire is a proven way to treat all vampires.
it's proven that trying's better than not trying.
It's okay. It's okay.
We need other people to weigh in.
Gordon has already made his opinion very clear about what he thinks should be done to these vampires.
Just kill them all. Okay.
God.
These are creatures of the worm. They only spread death.
Zach could go either way between. Zach
we
thinks
need
for
to
a
get-
minute.
I think we need to give everyone the chance of redemption if they can actually go for it.
We have living proof vampires can be redeemed. That means we
Ask
gotta
for
give them a
what they
chance.
are.
All
So-
they need is one chance each. That's all I'm asking.
So I'm not
If they
really.
were given a
So
first
you're asking for one chance, one opportunity.
Oh, God
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
Dun, dun,
if they were given a first chance, let's give them a second.
So, I'm not here to kill vampires. Like, that's not why I'm in the Darien Gap. I'm here to investigate, like, magical anomalies and to figure out what the fuck's going on, because shit's kind of weird, you know? But these vampires are a problem. So I want a solution that deals with the problem and then I can walk away. Because I'm not staying here. This place sucks.
Something long lasting, not just kill the leaders, let them go all chaotic, and then 2 years from now they've got their entire power structures back the exact same.
I'm going to repeat myself. I'm not going to stick around. I'm here for a
so you're
specific...
saying you want a temporary solution.
I want the best solution that doesn't take all of my time.
So don't take any. Give them words.
Like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
be a leader of a fucking vampire faction. That's not my thing.
I mean, the Akkad know who I am. I can't be the leader either, because they're going to come knocking, and I don't want them finding a room full of penitent vampires. That's not going to end well for anybody. I'm going to find, if anyone in this city believes in the same mission I do, I'm going to find them, and I'm going to put them in charge. I can't run this thing, right? As much as I want to.
I wonder if... I don't know anything about Silas. I'm wondering what his thoughts would be on this.
He's a traditionalist. I don't think he's
Silas
going to
doesn't
be.
seem like a Okay, I don't actually. Gord can't say anything. Never mind. He doesn't know shit about this.
I
He
mean,
doesn't know shit about vampire structure, so he could.
I mean, you can say it meta-wise if it's a point that other characters would probably have thought of.
That's true.
Okay. Silas does not seem like the type that would like to share power. None of these vampires are Maria. They are not vampire. They're not ones to share power, and vampires in general don't seem like they would want to share power.
Yeah. I mean,
And yeah, they might be okay with, or you might find a couple people to go along with your idea. How long until it goes full USSR on us, where we have this seems like a great idea, and then you had the power of, then you have a full-on Stalin, and you've already unified everyone for them.
I'm actually more concerned that, well, Zach would say this. I'm more concerned that if we did make a faction, the other factions would immediately try to crush it.
well, that's the exact point. Is we show that we are stronger than those factions, that we can back it up, protect it.
So
and
then
it's
we'd
not
have
worth
to
their time.
we'd have to kill Silas then.
We'd have to
You
kill
know
him.
how we show we're stronger? By showing we're stronger and killing them and driving them from the Darien Gap.
But to what purpose? That you show we're stronger to help people, not just to be
We
strong.
will be helping people by dealing with these creatures that are feeding on people. They are
Different
not
worldviews.
I feed on people. Technically, that doesn't mean I have to kill or eat anyone.
Like, I also feed on emotions. I mean, I'm kind of an emotional vampire.
Yeah, changelings do it too. I'm pretty sure mages probably feed on something. for their
No,
enemies.
no,
No.
no.
Well, okay, fine, but also you got us in this mess. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure the vampires got us in this mess.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
sure vampires got us in this mess.
And who
Actually-
corrupted the worm? Remind me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't
the dumbass mages in Atlantis.
I can't say you're wrong, but fuck you.
Meta-wise, Ian, is there any way that what corrupted the worm, just for my knowledge?
I do believe that. Well, there's actually several accounts because fuck you, it's Wad. And one of them, one of them is that the worm started going out of control. The other two spirits tried to stop it, and then it went full crazy. Some are saying that when the war in heaven happened and the earthbound fell, and angels fell into demons, that's when the spirit of creation of destruction got corrupted. And then there's a third one that said at one point the Weaver wanted more power, so it trapped the worm, and then the worm grew crazy from being trapped, broke out, and caused all this. So there's multiple different. It's kind of like asking, how was the universe created?
Cool.
There's a lot of differing opinion, and one does blame the shattering of the silver ladder of Atlantis.
Huh.
Because that's what severed the supernal realms from the fallen world, aka the material world, and they think that drove the worm to madness. So,
Okay.
4 opinions, all of them equally.
So, meta-wise, what do we want to do?
It's a great. I think we agree on one thing, and that's we kill the leaders. Probably Maria first. See who we can find from the Sabbat.
Who do we put in power?
Silas is most agreeable, but the Adarchs, they're probably the most open to rehabilitation. It's hard to say.
Lounging on a couch and goes, "What about Larry?"
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Larry
I
wants
don't
to
think
be
Larry
in power.
wants that at all.
Well, the
Well,
person...
that could
Does
be
Larry get a
changed.
choice?
So we mind control Larry, right? And then...
Yeah, that's what I was
Also-
saying.
Also, Larry used to be a Cud.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do we really want him in charge of a bunch of other vampires?
Probably
If you're
not.
trying- This is meta-wise.
I mean, why don't we make a puppet?
Why don't we?
What?
What? Why don't we make a puppet?
Like,
No.
some-
Hey, John, all we need is a sock puppet for this.
No.
Well, like I make a golem, and then we control the golem.
I feel like they'd notice that it's not a vampire.
Yeah, I feel like vampires can notice that sort of stuff.
Vampires that smart?
Okay.
No.
Mr. Mind Control over here, do you think your sort of magic would be strong enough to work on someone like Silas Redhand or Maria Del, the other word?
Probably.
Also-
The question is if it gets disrupted at some point, and then, awkward.
Yeah.
But
Also,
short term, sure.
Remember when we talked to Maria's left-hand man, asking, can he be rehabilitated, or can Maria be rehabilitated? And he said no.
Yeah.
Yeah, is everyone forgetting about that?
I thought it
He
was.
himself does not believe he could be rehabilitated.
He said he would do what it takes to survive. And right now, that takes being an awful person.
I think he likes it too, though.
Yeah, I think they
Fucking
like
maybe.
it as well.
We could go
Fucking
ask.
maybe. He can like it or not, he can die or not, but someone in that vampire order is an innocent. Someone there needs a chance.
So how are you going to ask every single
Fine.
vampire?
Someone who is. How are we going to determine what's innocent? A person that's only killed a couple of people?
Someone who seeks change and makes it.
Nods emphatically.
The one seeker of change that we've met from a vampire, again, is the exception, not the rule, and he doesn't seem to be particularly enthralled with the idea of going back into that world.
He's not going to have to. We're going to bring their worlds to us? Question
We're
mark.
gonna bring that their world to him and make him involved. I don't think we should do that to Larry.
No, okay, yeah, poor Larry.
The
Let's
other vampire we rescued.
leave Larry out of this.
I just imagined Larry sneezing somewhere. Like, oh god, is someone speaking about me? Really, I hope not.
Okay.
Have a vampire we're already rehabilitating, right?
We have, well, one I'm
vampires.
rehabilitating and 2 are in boxes.
Oh, by the way, as we've been talking here for roughly 5 hours, because that's how long it takes to cast a spell, Zach says, I'm kind of uncomfortable talking about this out loud. We all have telepathy and mental shielding, which is very important against vampires.
Okay.
Q starts flipping out again. Oh no, they hear my thoughts. Oh no, they heard that too.
It's
mean,
just
all those
don't
sexy-
don't
Oh, God.
announce it. Don't announce it, and it won't come out. You have full control over this.
Did not have full control over Q.
Cute. I'm going to roll a chance die on clarity.
No.
You're fine. You can freak out, but you don't actually take a clarity hit.
Thank God.
And I'm relinquishing that one, so good luck.
Hooray!
Okay. All right. All I need from you all is to shatter the power structure, take on the top, and then I will take every ally, every favor I can, and try and clean up.
To try and sort it out.
Try and sort out the ones that can be fixed, that would want to be fixed.
All right, you know if werewolves
And
get
what are-
involved. Oh, go on.
What are you gonna do with the ones that don't want to be fixed, that are left over?
Well, they're gonna stay on the street, and probably we're gonna end up destroying them at some point, or the rest of the werewolf are. And
Wait, you're not just gonna kill him?
I'm not gonna. I'm going to invite anyone who wants to change to a secure location, probably not here, and the ones that don't show up, well,
Oh,
they're no
okay.
worse off than they were before.
That's fair.
Yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. If you want change, come to this undisclosed location.
Vampires only.
Vampires only. We
Vampires
promise.
only. P.S. This is not the Akkad that you know are in the city.
Yes.
P.S. We don't want to eat you.
It's fine.
PPS, we don't want to destroy your entire way of life that you've only known for probably hundreds of years.
I think some of them would risk it. Hopefully, maybe.
I don't think.
I
I think you're putting too much faith in them.
Well, that
I
is
will say
definitely a flaw you can attribute to me. That is something I know about myself. I've put a lot of faith in a lot. How the hell do we kill these people?
Oh, that's easy.
How do we do what?
How do we get to Silas Red Hand? How do we get to?
Well, we can figure out Maria. We have the 2 staked vampires. Figure out where
Yeah.
Let's start off with her. We have the most assets with dealing with her.
Yeah, you got me there. Okay. I guess Curly takes some magazines off of the coffee table and opens it up, and there's a sticked vampire in there. I guess unstakes him. Is that?
Oh no,
Just pull
let's
it
not
out.
do that. Let's first of all tie him down to something.
No.
Oh, I'm real afraid of this.
It's already
waking up from-
dominated. Don't worry about it. Unstake him.
There we go.
Okay. All right. She pulls the stake out of Javras, right? Javras,
The important one.
the important one.
Well, the more
Okay.
important of the 2.
Yeah.
And so you pull the stake, and I guess do you feed any blood to them, or?
Yeah, I can feed them a bit of actually to get them really
Wall
going.
blood.
No, I don't want to experiment with that on a rich.
Yes, wall blood, scores all over now.
Okay.
Raw blood or no
Listen.
blood.
I imagine Leonie's also down for wall blood.
She's
She'd
setting up
definitely-
she's setting up a camera and has her tablet. It's fine.
Curly's like, okay, well, before I need to call the War Crimes Tribunal, can we please just? She offers up her arm to get him a kickstart of that basically cocaine werewolf blood.
Yes, that's safe.
Yeah. So I
said-
guess you drop you cut your finger and drop a little blood into the mouth.
Yeah.
Immediately going from kind of a desiccated, paralyzed corpse, like the guy just, you can see him just surge up, and then the mind control. Well, how much potency?
6.
Okay,
He's fucked.
the mind. He just stops, and you can see he's twitching, but he's waiting for commands.
Ask him.
How do we find Maria?
I have a cell number of one of her burner phones. She otherwise changes her location every night due to fear of assassination. I think the place where she rests during the day is somewhere in the mountains. She never told me.
Okay. Well, it's probably easiest to find her place. What time is it right now?
Let's see, you guys. I'm gonna say it's probably in the evening right now. You guys spent most of your day transiting. Actually, it's probably close to like 10 p.m. You guys spent most of your day traveling, and then a good chunk of the evening having the mages concoct spells.
Mhm.
While you guys argued the morality of vampiric genocide.
Okay, so right now we could get her location right as she's arriving, or we could wait till tomorrow and get her hiding location.
Also, we would be calling from a burner or from a phone from a guy that has been missing for a couple of days. Don't think she's going to be really too thrilled about.
I think we can just have the phone. I don't actually. Space Mage. How does it work?
A phone is
Hey,
not good enough.
What? Didn't
phone
that work
call.
for the files in the camera and shit?
No, we had the camera. Like it's linked, but
For a phone, not good enough to have the contact?
no. We need something of hers.
Her phone number isn't?
No.
Okay, damn.
No, that'd be fucking
Uh,
easy.
Anyone want to put on your best Chavez voice and be like,
Or just ask Chavez to talk to her, but I'm not even sure that's gonna.
well, that's not.
I mean,
bad at talking.
we can tell him what to say, and he'll have a normal conversation with her.
Yeah, that works.
Subterfuge.
She's not gonna be
persuasion.
suspicious, though. Is my main thing.
Yeah, because even if he is saying it to his best ability, he's still lying, probably. He says, "Oh, I'm fine." That's still a lie, even if we tell him to say it.
Yeah, I think I can get in there. Did you want to just talk to them or what?
We gotta find him and put him down.
What?
Curly says awkwardly,
What are we talking about?
struggling with the concept. Maria.
Oh. Yes.
Well, she is most vulnerable when she's sleeping during the day. So,
And the ability to get into places.
I mean, we can also just follow a trail of people that know her.
Well, oh, I didn't think. Do that then, Space Mage. Take initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
detective,
thought we were
right?
having a conversation here.
You're a detective, right? Fetch. Go find them.
Oh my
damn it.
god.
You might want to stake him again,
I don't. This feels mean.
or
Gord
not.
grabs the stake and stakes him.
Oh god.
I need a spell slot. Give me a second.
I'll be right back.
Where the fuck is it? Gotta find the spell. 1 second. Is it a fucking praxis? Yeah, here it is. Alright, I'm gonna try to do correspondence to follow the trail of his connection to his boss. We'll see how that goes.
okay, so this is about familiarity, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to if there is a link, because there could just not be a link between him and Maria. I might need to find someone else that has a better link.
You cast it and you realize that this is not a child of Maria, so they don't share the same bloodline or lineage. This is someone who's not even really like a left-hand man. He's like a mid-level lieutenant.
Hmm.
He's like met Maria once or twice when she gave like bigger speeches, but
Yeah, that's not enough.
never actually really interacted with her.
Well, I'll follow the trail to the next person above him.
Okay. You realize he does have, however, a relationship with a gangrel woman, who is gangrel's a type of vampire, one of the bloodlines, who is much closer to Maria. Her name is let's see, I have it as Alice. So Alice is kind of known as a bloody enforcer of Maria's will. and she is, and he does also have Alice's number. So it being 10 p.m. at night, Alice is probably active, romping around in the city.
Yeah, if we could get Alice, we could probably get to Maria pretty easily. I need a physical thing to touch. It helps a lot.
So I just posted in the RPGing what I imagine us doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad you all enjoyed that.
Yes, that's actually perfect. Where is? How do we find Alice?
Well,
Well,
Alice is.
Yep.
Alice appears was this man's sire.
Oh wow, that's a
Okay.
fucking strong link.
That's
Yep.
a very strong link.
All right, so I'm gonna cast that again, but I'm gonna cast correspondence and scrying at the same time, so that we can get a window and we can look at it. It's all pretty.
You're looking through the window and it appears like Alice is currently in the middle of feeding. It is you look and it appears like this is it looks kind of like a cheap hotel. There's a few people who are
Gord looks at Curly and says, "You really want to save these people? These are not the people we're saving."
How about the one that's being fed on right now? That's who I want to say.
looking
Yes.
at it, I guess Snake, as a mind mage, your peripheral mage sight,
Hmm.
would you be able to pick up if someone was in like a mentally altered state?
Let's take a look.
Also, for everyone looking, you can roll wits plus empathy.
Gotta find
Wits plus
mage
empathy.
site. 1 second.
I got one.
I'm ready.
I also got one.
I got
Okay.
0!
No, I cannot see conditions.
Okay, fair enough. So Frosty and Curly and Gord have both been told that vampires who feed on mortals can leave the mortals in a kind of a delirious state where they don't really remember what happened. You're pretty sure that's the case here. For Q, it almost looks like they're being taken by like you definitely know that these people are in an insensate state. It almost looks like drug addiction. And so you realize that this must be what the vampires refer to as quote unquote a herd. People who they treat well enough but kind of keep in a place for a stable feeding ground.
Q looks a little uncomfortable, but I mean, it looks like everyone's consensual parties to this right now.
Yeah. So Alice, it appears, is getting her nightly fill.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Ready? Yes, I'll be for
So we're
murder
just going
time.
through the window.
Hmm.
Are we just going through the window now?
Oh no, that is not. That's just a.
Scrying window.
It's a scrying window. It's like a
Okay.
TV.
Through the window to the
To the
wall.
wall.
This, however, is definitely not a window.
So do we know where she is then?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Let the space mage work.
Also, John, I hope you did see the if the Emperor had text to speech, the enough
Oh,
tackle one.
Not seen that.
I'm gonna be watching that right afterwards. Have you seen the Heretics one?
I have seen that one. I do like it.
It is one of my favorite things on YouTube.
All right, this is gonna cost.
So,
4 mana.
before you
Yep.
just go in, are you going to be like, okay, Gord, hold them down. Someone else, stake, or like, are you just going to like use the connection from the ashes of the vampire after?
Oh, what the fuck am I thinking about? I'm making this way too complicated.
He's all for just talking first, going, "Hey, yo, sorry to barge in."
Okay, yeah, 4 mana. All right, so we're looking at her, and I'm gonna cast a spell. Oh, that's only that's 4 mana. She's now next to us.
Oh,
Oh god.
Remote viewing. Yay!
I guess roll initiative, and she's gonna try to fight you.
Is
She
she
was in
gonna-
the middle of literally feeding on someone, and suddenly.
I like the idea that she's just her eyes are closed. She's like she's got her arms wrapped around an imaginary person and like, oh,
Yeah.
oh wait, oh no, this is embarrassing.
She gets to roll resistance or anything for
Nope.
Okay.
Teleporting isn't withstood by anything. I'm technically changing her location, not her.
I will say that, Snake, you'll understand if I end up making
Sure.
more things withstood.
Sure.
that was my initiative there.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually that's pretty good.
Yeah,
oh fuck.
that's not how that works.
Just, oh my god.
Tell me now before I change my mind. Okay. Well, she's on 15, so if you guys go before 15,
Oh, that's not how that works.
1d0.
1d0. Oh boy. Hey, there we go.
Karma's a bit of a bitch, isn't it, Snake?
Is that karma? Because I just rolled a 10. It feels good to me. I like it. That was great.
Okay,
So-
as this person pops up, Kurt is like, oh god, please don't shoot her in my living room.
Oh,
Well,
don't
the
worry.
person who goes first is Snake because he was anticipating it.
Because he warned no one what he was doing.
I really do need to create a map for your room if you're gonna teleport assassin.
It's the easiest way to fight someone. Bring them to you. I don't even know what. I guess Zach's just gonna back up for Gord, to be honest,
Okay.
because he
Gordon's
doesn't.
gonna-
He wasn't really planning on doing anything physical.
Back up for Gordon.
Yeah, he'll just delay
You
his-
don't want to like ready an action to be like, freeze, bitch, or anything like that.
Nah,
Come on, be a cop.
no. I think he's just gonna.
Hands in the air.
Just don't
I'm a
care.
cop.
Okay, fine. He flashes his badge. FBI.
Oh my god.
And he
I'm
just starts smoking
FBI
a
space.
cigarette. That's his turn.
Is that the lamest excuse for you to intimidate a vampire? FBI. Okay, Cord, it's your turn.
1 sec.
Are you just gonna grapple her or gonna take? Actually, she currently has
Nope.
no defense. Are you just gonna stake her?
I just sent something into the RPG group as well. Again, sorry.
Oh, Dave.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
freeze. I'm a cop. Anyways. Yeah, Gord's gonna... Can I even turn full war form in here without bringing down the ceiling?
Oh yeah,
I mean, if we're on the top floor, then yes, because it's like the actual clock tower room. Then yes, you
I
have
thought we
plenty
were in
of
the
airspace.
I thought we were in the basement.
Oh, if we're in the basement, I have no idea. Probably yes.
I mean, we were just talking
Also-
to Jarvis, and we didn't move, so that means we're in the living room, or whatever that would be.
I thought
Uh,
I thought we put him in the basement where all the.
He was a.
No, he was a coffee table.
No, but then we
Yeah.
agreed to use the neighborhood as a vampire storage space for
Oh.
now.
beautiful day in
Yeah, I don't know if we ever got around to
neighborhood.
actually moving anymore.
Yeah, we're lazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Would you be mine?
In the future, we should
Could you
probably.
be mine?
Considering we have a massive amount of storage space. Anyways, if I go full war form while she's down, would that just crush her, or
If you did what?
if I went full war form and just jumped on her to pin her down, would that just
That-
crush her?
That's a grapple
That would-
attempt.
That's a grapple.
That's a grapple. Okay, well, let's do it.
Well, her instincts are screaming that something's terribly wrong as a 17 foot tall werebear drops on. You're a drop bear.
I am a drop bear.
Oh god.
Ian, the fact that you know what a drop bear is warms my Australian heart.
I think your breakfast went terribly wrong at some point.
Oh yeah, just like you're eating breakfast. And anyways, so what am I rolling? Physical.
It would be strength plus brawl, and then -5 be or -4 be she does have celerity defense, but she only applies the celerity
Oof.
defense, I think, on her first round. Like this is her surprise round.
Yeah. Okay. So strength plus brawl -4 or 5? Did you say?
-4.
Okay. And
You can spend a willpower if you want.
I could also use an essence to use killer instinct.
You can do both.
Yeah, go all out. We can rest
Yeah.
after this.
Make an 8 again roll and add 3 dice.
Yep, I think I'll do that. So, sorry, 1 sec.
Take your time.
12 plus 3. Okay. 11 successes.
Damn.
Okay, so I do believe that if you actually get that many successes, you can end up, let me look at grapple. Each
do I read-
system has goddamn grapple rules.
Nice, look up the grapple rules for any system.
Yep,
Oh no.
so
Grappling.
you could damage her, you can, like, I guess hold an opponent in place. Or restrain an opponent.
Yeah, let's just do restrain of an opponent. I'm just pushing down her on her hands and her arms and everything with. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I guess my entire paw could probably cover.
You're just pinning her to the floor.
Yeah.
She's a vampire. She's not, like... She's sturdy.
Hmm.
Okay. So you can actually enact 2 moves. So you could actually hold them in place, sort of eliminating your defense against all other attacks, and then restrain them.
Let's do that then.
I assume because you don't want to just start crushing.
No.
Okay. The next person in this impromptu initiative is
Q.
no, it's Alexandra.
Cool.
Leona.
Okay.
It's Leone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I walk over to where our werebear is crushing our captive, and I am going to cast Enervation.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
It worked.
It worked. Cool. So I used. Here we go. Mage causes subject's entire body to seize up for the duration of the spell. The subject suffers from the immobilization tilt.
Ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
Yes. And I have spent mana.
No, you didn't.
I'm supposed to be spending mana.
Did you use a dedicated turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have to add the duration.
Okay.
Okay. And now it's Q, your turn. It looks like the situation's under control. Do you want to fetch some wall blood for her?
Yes. Yes.
No, you don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Q goes to get party snacks. Cold-blooded eggs.
So you guys, every time you mention your neighborhood, I just imagine it's some like off-tone minor version of Mr. Rogers' theme song. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Goes to get some wall blood.
Is initiative over?
Well, on her turn, she's gonna try to. Actually, she's immobilized. I assume she probably can't talk. All of her
No.
muscles are spasming.
You don't want her to sleep, do you?
I don't think so. We're gonna dominate her mind in a second.
Sees a thumbs up, goes in the mirror.
Do not feed her wall blood. Q, this is important. Don't.
Yells, I
that
can't hear you over the sound of the wall blood.
That is
Hey,
a
I got
war
mana
crime,
back.
Q. That is a war crime.
She's
'Cause it's
dumb.
a war crime.
Unless she has 6 composure, she is dominated.
Okay. You have dominated.
Great.
Oh wait, is it composure? Do you also add your supernatural trait?
No, just
Okay.
that stat.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Leonie, you can let her go.
Okay, I let her go.
Gord, could you get a steak ready?
So Gord could get off as well now?
Yeah, you're good. She's all set.
Okay, I'm just going to turn back into man form again and get the steak ready.
We're getting pretty good at this.
Now we just need to make sure that Gord doesn't stake her just on impulse.
All right, Curly. Well, ask away.
Ask. Okay, where's Maria? How do we find her?
Currently in the city. She
Yeah,
hasn't
great.
told me yet.
When? How long do we have to wait? And also, how will she contact you? That's important.
Usually either through a physical messenger or a text.
Well, let's certainly hope it's the latter. What happens to your feeding partner if you're not around anymore? Like if you just vanish, is someone gonna come looking for you? Someone gonna report you missing?
They're part of a anarch-controlled herd. They will be kept. They will be used until they cannot be used anymore.
Oh, that's fucked up. Great.
Gord says, fuck this, we're free. We need to free those people.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Can we
Gord,
send someone else to do that? Aren't we kind of focusing on a bigger thing? I mean, fuck it, fine. We can do it if you want.
Goes back
They
with
are
the bucket of blood.
humans. They do need help. I feel like we're missing the important
Getting
things here.
sidetracked.
Yeah, we're gonna get sidetracked a lot. But it's up to you.
You know, I'm all for freeing
Yeah, no.
people, especially if that gets me further and further from my inevitable needing to condone the murder of another breathing, living
So if you
creature.
save someone,
Same.
does that make it okay to kill someone?
No.
Good answer.
I'm agreeing with you, but technically
That was a
vampires
test.
aren't breathing.
Okay, sorry.
Fuck.
Let me
He's
thi-
gotcha. He's gotcha.
Let me give about a sapient being capable of growth and learning and beautiful things, even if
No.
they choose not to do those things. What is that background noise?
I think that's whatever Dave's dear partner
Sorry?
was watching. That's okay. I think we're hearing a movie or TV show on the
Oh,
internet,
yeah.
Dave.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
That's
don't
okay.
worry. It's very minor.
It's spooky.
So,
So I guess we can just ask her where that was, and we'll just go there. They probably won't be too concerned. They'll just wonder where the hell she went, and then it'll get
Yeah.
more violent once we're there.
All right, sounds good.
Leonie, you finished all the weapons?
Yep.
Okay.
so are you gonna like not to GM intervene, but I thought you were also gonna be like, hey, when are you gonna try to find out if this person knows more about Maria's habits or where she sleeps?
Oh, yeah.
Or like, I thought that was the main purpose of kidnapping.
Yeah, we can do that too.
A very ADHD group.
We're getting very
Just love the
sidetracked.
violence. Fine.
If you I guess pose your question so I can answer in character.
Do you know where Maria will be sleeping tonight?
This morning or during the day?
Whatever.
She sleeps in an abandoned nuclear waste shaft
Is that every night or just tonight?
every night
Oh, okay.
So you abandoned
Oh,
nuclear
that
waste.
sounds lovely.
or every day.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Well,
fair.
That's actually a pretty good place to hide from people who care about radiation. And she looks at the changelings and the mages in the room and not at the were creatures because
Leonie wiggles her
what are you gonna
fingers.
do? Get cancer? You're the perfect being of nature. You can't get cancer. It's all sickness.
So meta question: where creatures can't get cancer?
You
Can't-
can't. It would have to be like supernatural cancer.
Yes, we regenerate from basically any illness, injury, or long-term impairment.
Eventually, yeah.
So
Eventually.
question then. Ian, I have the what's it called? The thing that allows me to cleanse the land. The
Yes.
ritual to cleanse the land. So if we go there, find the place, would I be able to cleanse that from the nuclear radiation?
Yes.
So the rest
Wow.
of the team could come in?
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's freaking cool.
That's pretty cool. You know what?
So-
Why don't we tell like the den about the herd and we go deal with her?
Mm-hmm.
Like we go stake that place
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Get it?
All right.
Haha, get it? Stake? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
Violence. Curly's gonna call in some favors. I'm gonna use 5 essence. I'm gonna do my Ties of Word and Promise. I'm gonna get allies 5 were creatures to deal with that for us. That's what I
Okay.
can. That's the only thing or the only thing Curly is particularly great at. I think I need to do a. So I have 11 dice, and I need to do an extended roll.
Okay, so you start making a series of phone calls
Basically, yeah, it's just okay, and
to everyone, but like to the more gentle folk rather than the devastation.
exactly. 70. I have a macro for this. What am I doing?
Being crazy.
So that's 4 of 10.
How many rolls do you get?
11.
11 rolls?
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Okay, done. We did it.
Jesus.
Oh, wait.
about-
Let me check something.
In about like an hour and a half, you get enough combat-y and non-combat-y people involved to be able to free that herd without too much casualties or collateral damage.
And now
So,
Curly's just chowing down on her meat.
I also want to point out, Mr. Were Creature, that
Mhm.
if you, the Mr. Werebear, is that
Yes.
part of that ritual of cleansing the land is that whatever if it's a place that's badly polluted or corrupted, the more corrupted it is, the bigger the creature that effectively you manifest all of the wrongs into a creature, and then you can beat the shit out of it.
Oh yes, I do remember us talking about that.
So you're
I'm
pretty sure that a nuclear waste dump is probably going to have some pretty big corruption.
Mhm.
If you ever wanted a radioactive spirit, this is the time to make the spirit jar for it.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Sounds like
Just
a
in
terrible,
case.
amazing idea.
I mean, may as well. Just put everything in jars or boxes.
Jars are. Oh, can we put the jars on top of the boxes?
I can only have one jar at a time. Gotta make
Oh
it
god, are you
fair.
gonna get one of those radioactive the barrels they put the spent rods in to act as the spirit jar?
Yeah.
I only get 6 dice for the dang spirit jar. Where's my?
So wait, what are we gonna do with the? Do we need to do make the fetish first with?
I think
Oh,
we
no.
already are. No, a setback.
You guys haven't actually made the fetish. You haven't made the chainsword into a
That's
into a
true. How long does that
light
take?
a sun weapon.
The
How long-
Well, it's an
chainsword
ext-
exists. It just needs to be
Okay, well, Gord has the fetish making.
So the extended roll for this you probably need 20 total successes, but your dice pool is your strength plus crafts.
Okay, and is that just gonna be my base strength or my warform strength?
You can forge in war form.
Okay.
Because it's not really about delicate moves, it's about
Mm-hmm.
ritual.
Oh shit! These should have been d8s. Whoops. Or 8 d6s.
And am I rolling? What am I rolling?
So you would be rolling. I would say that your non-purity buff strength. So take away the purity buff.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd be rolling that strength plus crafts. So what's your total dice pool there?
Okay, so crafts is 3. I have for my warform. I think that's 12, but that's with the purity, right?
Yes. So I think it's
so then 8.
with
Yeah,
war.
8 plus 3, so 11.
That's 11.
And
Yeah.
am I going to be rolling the normal one, or am I rolling? What am I rolling for that?
You'd be rolling strength plus crafts. You don't have a specialty in fetishes. So,
No. So
it'd
it's just my
be-
normal roll.
Yep. So it'd be a normal roll with d10s, and 10 agains.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And how many times do I roll for?
You can roll up to 11 times.
Okay.
Eh. Okay, 3. If you click it, if you click the box and press the up button, it will go do the last roll you put
Okay.
in. So you can
It'll just. Oh yeah.
So keep on rolling. Great, 6. So you guys, okay. 10. I think you're gonna make it. Okay, 11. 14. Yep, 17. And
21.
21.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took you 7 hours. Pretty much you didn't sleep last night. You kind of worked through the night.
but it's
I
beautiful.
imagine we were doing that when we were doing all the mage spells that also took 7 hours.
Like
right?
5 hours, yeah.
5
Mhm.
hours, yeah.
So
And Curly was
the
calling up her people while she was like cell phone tucked in one shoulder while she's carving out her magic jar.
yeah, being like, yeah, I could really use some help here. Thanks. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted. I'm carving a spirit bottle for nuclear spirit.
Yeah, it's saving the environment. Okay.
So we're gonna have to work out exactly what that rank 4 spirit in sunlight in a chainsword is gonna do, but rest assured it's gonna do aggravated damage to things that hate the sun.
Damn.
You literally put a spirit of the sun into a chainsword.
I didn't know.
Yes, we did.
I had no idea it would be so powerful.
Versus particularly people who need.
I thought it would just look cool.
Yeah, I just thought
I
it
just
would
wanted the
glow.
aesthetics.
It's a good
We
We
flashlight.
did it for the lulz. We had no idea.
I just thought it would be like a flashlight and a sword.
John, we did do that with the Anobo. We didn't know what that was.
Oh my god, the Anobo.
But so I need a bio break. So why don't we take like 5 minutes, get tea,
Sure.
water, whatever,
Feed the cat.
feed the cat,
Feed that cat.
Be that.
and I'll be back.
Good.
Back.
Hey
Welcome
there.
back.
I'm back as
Hey.
well.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Timing, I'm back.
Okay. So now we're just waiting for our dances with sunlight bear.
Back.
Okay,
That's everybody.
we did it.
So, I'm going. So, you know that So are you going to attack her during the day or sometime during her nightly transit with her entourage?
I mean, during the day would be like easier, wouldn't it?
Doesn't send much of a message. She just vanishes.
Oh, so you
But
want to
then
make
again-
noise?
Kind of do, yeah. Let people know that there's some shifts in the community, that they have a way out.
However, you can also just claim responsibility for her disappearance.
Suppose so.
Release a statement.
Wait, that'd be an easier idea. What if we wait for vampire to simply disappear and then claim responsibility for it?
Oh.
We need to do it.
Okay, but if
like,
you want,
are we really sure that we want to broadcast to the world? Hey, it's us that are starting to take out big vampires. You other big vampires, you start watching out, or maybe start just wipe out Maria or kill Maria, and then go from a top down thing with the anarchs, then move to either one.
Oh, Q doesn't even have to ask the Freehold about this. He's pretty sure they don't want him involved with the broadcast war against vampires.
Yeah. Maybe Curly will just take that on her shoulders exclusively.
Opinions are very much
You're also a very well known figure in the community, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Everyone knows Curly.
If
Yes.
everyone knows Curly and everyone knows who Curly has been around with lately, which should be pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Hey
That's
guys, why don't we make a puppet?
Okay.
We're not making a puppet.
I'm kind of a good idea.
I'm curious to hear more about this puppet idea.
Well, I mean, I could bring a world famous vampire hunter back from the dead as a revenant. He could be the figurehead of your
You can bring Buffy
new-
back?
Yes, I can.
No one can bring Buffy back.
Besides, copyright issues, but it's fine.
Oh no, I'm just saying that the show went major downhill, that there's no bringing it back.
Oh no,
Oh.
too real.
If nobody wants to get their hands dirty, it would be good to have a fall guy.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
we're
just
back to the
saying.
original issue of what we're actually trying to accomplish here.
Gonna destabilize it, shatter everything into little bits, and then I can pick up pieces that are worth picking up.
Yeah, so that doesn't involve us announcing anything.
I guess not.
No.
I want to make sure that people know that they could be safe from other vampires.
Why don't you just write notes and distribute them everywhere we go?
You know what? Actually, just say
Vibes.
like, okay, I need to come up with a name for my little club I'm starting. What do y'all think of the penance?
Sounds too religious.
Okay, shit, you're right.
I mean, I think they might need religion at this point, but I think they're all damned anyway. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. What, do you think I'm deeply religious just because of my accent?
Yes.
Totally. Stereotypes.
repent.
Let's see.
Need hospice or something? Someplace to go and heal up and repair yourself?
Pardon?
We could call ourselves the Blood Temple. We have a
Oh
blood
no.
The bloody walls.
Blood wall.
Also, Gord wants to put who do we have captured right now?
Alice the Gangrel.
Can she go into the Blood Temple after? Because I assume she's been staked.
What? You were
Why would
thinking of
we?
feeding her the wall blood. You still don't know what the wall blood does.
I'm sure Leonie wants to figure it out.
Yes, it's actually driving me crazy. Thank you.
Okay, well, Maybe you can find a time when Curly is preoccupied to do your war crimes.
Gord says we could watch it right now. I have the fiery chain or the sunny chain sword.
The sunny
Yeah.
chainsword seems
Yeah,
a
Curly
lot
is in a
less
room below.
horrific.
Curly is in a room below you, just dealing with her magic jar. So you have free access to do this without her noticing.
Yes.
Alright,
You monsters.
Q just puts like the bucket of blood on the floor. Down on the couch, intrigued.
So I guess this would be the good time to be a life mage.
You could analyze it real easy, but nope.
Got a war crimes to find out.
Gotta do all the war crimes.
It's fine. So wait, am I feeding her the wall blood? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah. So
Only fair. We stopped for breakfast, right?
Okay, so how about we just chain her
part of
down
a balanced
first?
breakfast.
Chain her down first and some stuff. Gord is out of view, maybe behind her, but definitely with chain sword ready.
Leone sets up a camera. It's kind of awkward because none of you show up in the camera. Just the
Hey, this is my blog post.
just the vampire.
What? Smash that like button.
Hey, it's your boy.
Oh, you can't even talk though. It wouldn't pick up. It'd be completely quiet except for the vampire.
Oh, you just
Yep.
put some cue cards in front of the camera.
I thought
Yeah.
vampires also don't show up on.
That's mirrors.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's in this edition.
I don't think it is.
I go.
They're
She goes and
actually-
stands
the-
in front of the camera with like cue cards, like holding up the.
I actually think that vampires don't actually show up in photos.
I think they show up in video at all.
No, I
Really?
don't. So literally, a vlog post would be the worst thing possible.
Oh god damn it!
Get your experiment over with.
Okay, fine. Give her the blood.
I guess you pour some of the blood down her throat, and you just see that she starts, like, her eyes are you still mentally controlling her?
Nope, she's chained up or whatever.
She's screaming bloody murder at you all.
That's fine.
She's incredibly angry, pissed. She starts trying to grow claws to break out of the chains. You stuff the blood down, and you just see her start, like, her eyes just go wide. And you see that she starts screaming not at you, but at things you guys aren't seeing.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
Q hides behind the couch.
Q, you feel like she now has a little bit of glamour in her.
Oh shit! Do I just lose a bit of glamour?
Yep. The wall takes one of your glamour and stuffs it in her.
Ah.
However,
Beans.
she's now crying
Aw.
as she starts realizing what she's done. And then she gets really angry at the fact that you've made her think about what she's done. She's just going through an emotional roller coaster right now.
Meta-wise, Curly,
Mhm.
this would be a good way of trying to reform your vampire. Reform the
Yeah.
vampires.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened to the first one we got in our
Hey, let's
first
get
session.
let's
They
get
all
Curly up
popped
here. Let's
No,
get
let's
Curly
do
up
that.
here. Hey, Curly, look what we did.
Oh, good.
Right. The thing I specifically asked you not to do in
How
my
is
own
this-
home,
How is this a war crime?
because that's literally experimenting on a prisoner is literally the definition of a war crime. Jesus, read a book.
I
Gord would
just
like to
gave
say
her
that this
blood.
is not a person. This is a vampire. This is the
Yeah.
creature of the worm.
Okay. Well, the not person is currently bawling their freaking eyes out because
Yeah, but that's
there's
different.
such
That's different
Because
than normal.
she realized how much of her humanity she lost.
Yeah. See, there's a piece of her
Because
that's
of her
still
bad
in there.
actions.
Exactly. Even at this point in the evil shit they've done, they still have some part of them that understands it. We just need to unlock it.
So
With wall blood.
With wall
With
blood.
Wearable. I mean, hey. I
I
mean,
don't.
honestly, this is way easier than our earlier plan of getting whatever fairy blood the Mr. X had.
Okay, so are we going to now start harvesting the wall blood, or does that take away from the glamour of Q?
Yeah, this hurts the queue.
So by helping the vampires,
Okay.
we're hurting Q.
At
Q,
least
can
it's not
you-
like
Can you feast off of
I
this
can-
one's emotion now? Is that
Ian, can I do stuff with vampires' emotion? That
Well,
seems.
when they have it, yeah.
so? This might actually be just an emotion breeding ground here. Win, win, win.
And I'm the monster.
However, if you do try to feed Huff, you get the glamour you spent back, and then she goes back to as she was. No infinite glamour for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But-
That's fair.
You can give them a fleeting moment of emotion at no cost. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but
I
no
still don't think that
guarantee it
reforms them.
takes.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I guess so. Anyway, Staker, we got places to go.
Or how about we try the chainsaw? See how well that works.
Jesus,
whoa,
That's
no.
a little.
Oh, hey, and suddenly y'all think of vampires as people. What a strange
It just
coincidence.
seems really violent. That's all.
Yeah, welcome to every moment I've spent with all of you.
How many
It's gonna-
people have? We haven't even killed anyone.
We have
What?
not killed a single person.
Except
Okay,
for actually,
I'm
yeah, we
pretty
haven't.
sure there's a lot of vampires you turn to dust. But
Yes, we have not killed a single person.
See?
okay, great. You keep telling yourself that.
Hey, you beat up a
Tell
spirit. Spirits are people too.
The spirit
Yes,
will be
but-
fine in a few hours. That vampire will never come back once you turn it to dust.
Why isn't this a prisoner of war issue with experimenting with the spirit? Why
We're not
doesn't the spirit
experimenting,
matter?
Just feeding them. Hosts.
You understand they're immortal spirits that'll come back, right?
The vampire's immortal too. They'll be fine.
Not if they die.
I don't think blood will kill a vampire.
People die if they're killed.
The vampires can die, spirits cannot. All right, can we go to the place we're going now?
Fine, fine.
I feel your judgy eyes on me for being so judgy, and that's a weird feeling.
Fine, Gorgeous stakes the vampire and
God.
quietly puts her in the temple blood room.
Oh god.
Poor Q. Out of all that, poor Q.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually gonna do
Move on
that.
to the fact this place is, yeah, filled
No,
with
I'm not-
snake vampires and blood on the walls.
No, I'm not actually gonna
We
put-
have so much room in the basement. Just throw her anywhere. It's just
Fine,
an
she goes
empty
into another
expanse.
box. We have another coffee table. Are you happy? We have
How many
another
coffee? Are
table.
we opening a cafe in the basement?
I mean, we could.
we
We have the
probably
space.
We have a neighborhood.
Sorry.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So,
That's what we do with all the vampires. That's what we do with the vampires, Curly.
We're just making a commune downstairs.
Yes,
We're up to 3.
and they don't know that their tables are actually just other vampires.
Oh god. Well, that's terrible.
so
We take the Scooby van.
you take the Scooby. Oh, so you're gonna go up into the mountains to the nuclear radiation dump site that,
During the day, because we don't care.
No, shouldn't we do it at night? So
No, she's
When-
sleeping up there in the day.
yes, but don't we want to? Okay, yeah.
We're not making a statement. That's crazy. That's how you get assassinated.
We could try and clear the spirit before she arrives, though.
That's a good plan.
That's what I was
So,
thinking.
like,
trying to-
Wait, why couldn't
early
we just
morning.
clear the spirit and then go after her while she's in there?
She
can't-
might interrupt.
She can't leave. She can't go outside and stay.
Oh yeah.
She's literally trapped. She's trapped herself. Unless there's something weird in there we don't know about. Which,
Probably.
Do you know how we find out about that?
We
By
go there.
going at night when there's no one there.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
All right, sure, fine.
And then we could just send Q in to scout with as just a normal doggo.
Yeah. Vampires
Oh,
love
actually, no,
animals.
Normal birds.
He doesn't know anything about radiation and cancer and all that, so he's
Well,
not
no-
going to.
Fine. We send Curly in as a regular crow.
Yeah. There you go. Or a lot of regular crows if you really want to see the sights.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you onto the map. You guys aren't only Curly is there, as per your plan,
Mm-hmm.
but
Is it a bad plan?
this is the top. Your guys are at the top of the map. Zoom out a bit. Only Curly is currently on the map. I just moved the rest of you to the side.
Okay. So it's like an exclusion zone. There's military presence here.
It appears like it seems either they are government people that are trying to stop people from going into a radioactive waste shaft, or they're ghouls slash paid by the anarchs to guard this area under the pretense that it is a nuclear radiation shaft, or some combination thereof.
Hello.
Hello.
I
Okay.
am here on my phone, so my computer just died, so
Oh.
I'm here.
Oh.
But if people could roll for me,
Sure.
Yeah, we can do
Cool.
that.
Wicked.
Okay, here's a question. Does Curly know, are vampires attracted to blood? Can they smell it from long distances? Anything like that?
Yeah,
Or thralls, for that
very
matter?
much so.
Can thralls and
Vampires,
other...
yes. You don't actually know that much about ghouls. You
Okay.
think they get the occasional power from a vampire, but they might not get. You don't think they get the full suite.
Hmm. Okay. Curly's just gonna fly over the main fence, I guess, and relay information on what she's seeing.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. Like, okay,
Hooray.
a whole bunch of soldiers, some tanks. Or
Armored personnel carriers.
okay, APCs, yeah. And can I go over this?
No, that's the mountain.
That's the mountain. Okay.
Unless you can go straight through rock. Now, if you were part of the summer court, you totally could, but you aren't, so you can't.
Okay, so it's just a big ass gate with a lot of people here. So Curly's just talking in telepathy, like, how the hell does she even get in here? Is there another exit further down the fences, or
When you look, doesn't look like there's like the fences extend a bit, and then sort of this is in like a concave part of the wall, or a concave part of the mountain. So the fences just kind of extend into the mountain. Maybe there's another entrance.
I'm betting she just not my problems through, like makes herself invisible to mortals. You know how it'd be. You
It's
know.
quite possible if you go close. Actually, the guys in hazmat suits
Mm-hmm.
and red and blue all have a small taint of the worm. Not full.
Oh, okay.
What is-
Strangely
Okay.
enough, the snipers in the towers do not.
All right. Curly reports back. We got some sleepers in the mix, some that are enthralled. All told, we don't want to be. I mean, I don't want to be hurting anyone, but these ones have done nothing. Even you guys can't find fault in them.
Which ones
So,
are the
yeah.
sleepers?
All of them, but some
They're
of
all
them are
sleepers.
enthralled. Some of them are enthralled. Some of them are just completely untainted by any vampirism.
You guys want me to summon like 10,000 mosquitoes and let them loose in the place?
Sure.
Would that be a
That-
good thing? Or
Just
would that
don't
be
kill
too
'em.
obvious?
Just don't kill them.
I don't think the hazmat suit guys are going to care about mosquitoes.
They'd be spooked.
But all the other ones would probably have to get into the APCs or into cover.
So what's
That's
all
true.
the beeping, by the way?
Oh, that's my laptop.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Yep.
Mm.
It's a
Is
very
your
bad
laptop
sign.
trying to warn you of a fire?
It's about to warn you of the fire it's gonna cause.
I think my
There's no
RAM
kidding.
is shot, actually.
Oh
Oh
no.
shit.
Yeah.
It finally
fine.
died.
Shut up! It's gonna come back!
All right, can you mute yourself while you're beeping? Just
Yeah, of course.
thank you.
Okay. Curly has scouted her scouting heart out and returns to team for. This seems like it might be it. I can sneak around. I can't sneak all of you around. Actually, they're guarding directly the door. I don't think I can even sneak through that. So, you all got a plan?
Well, if there's sleepers, it makes it a little more awkward.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, they get in the way a lot.
So Q starts making weird. He takes a little flute from his pocket and starts making really weird buzzy noises as his flute, flying around everyone's ears constantly
So I.
Oh no.
for a good minute or two.
And then it takes several minutes, but you see one mosquito. Then you see another. And then you what's the radius?
The radius is 1 second. The mosquitoes. Whose flute has now changed to the flight of the Valkyrie.
As just a gigantic cloud of mosquitoes is now swirling around you guys. It's actually incredibly thick with mosquitoes.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
I'm a little concerned.
The mosquitoes fly in as an angry, annoying blob. As the mosquitoes approach and as they kind of hit the mortals, their armor is not good enough for this. They run into the APCs. The guys in hazmat suits do not.
That's a good start.
Now I'm changing the pitch ever so slightly and making weird, quick movements side to side.
As the swarm just kind of patrols as congregates around the APCs.
I should roll for this. Yeah, well, I did that.
Mhm.
1 moment. That is manipulation plus animal ken plus weird. Manipulation is. Yep, good enough.
Okay. The troopers are stuck in the APCs unless they want to get drained by tens of thousands of mosquitoes.
Well, I could probably shoot out the windows on those.
That- I
Second?
feel like that is just cruel, not.
Well, I'm assuming the mosquitoes won't kill them, right? They'll just like render
What
them
is the benefit, though?
render them unconscious due to blood loss.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Jesus. It's a lot of fucking mosquito bites. They'll probably just
there's-
drive away.
Also,
that
was
would-
concerned. Like, you don't want any mosquitoes they'll kill doing that?
Even Curly gives you a kind of funny look at that. But
Of all things you're worried about the mosquitoes' lives? Yes. Yes, I am.
Dude, they came when I called. Come on.
Okay, how do we get this? Can you just like pocket sand those other two?
They got masks on, right? I mean, no, I don't. I don't need to pocket sand them. I can just look at them and put them to sleep.
Okay.
But that
The ones in the cars are still gonna fight.
I mean,
If the mosquitoes
Could,
completely block out their windows, no problem.
could Leone also just turn those windows into completely opaque or something like that? Like change the matter of the windows so they're not transparent?
Yes, she could.
You mean like turn them into stone or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically I could.
So that way they can't see out. And you could also do that with... And the mosquitoes could just be swarming around the guys in the hazmat suits so they can't see.
God, we're such fucking pacifists.
Hey,
World of
I
Darkness,
tried
though.
not doing I tried not being a pacifist, but no, apparently we were committing war crimes.
No, that was just the experimenting on people.
You know, Curly,
That's
sometimes the best way is just to shoot somebody in the knee and everybody gets in line. It's worked well for me in the past.
Okay,
Yeah.
Curly just looks at you horrified a bit. Oh, I mean,
Hey,
Sorry, go on.
everybody I shoot in the knee is typically a terrible, terrible person. I would know. And he gives a wink. Let's find out what this guy's deal is. Yeah? Let's look at his past a little bit. Let's take a little journey. Let's
What are you
justify
talking
our actions.
that doesn't. I don't know if I.
Oh, too late. It's happening.
Oh God, are you going to Ghost of Christmas Past?
I'm trying to find.
You're just gonna be like, okay, what crime have you committed so I can justify violence against?
What the fuck is the spell name? Shit.
Oh, shit. He was looking highly uncomfortable.
Like,
Secrets laid bare. How are you a terrible person?
Is it a
How are you
praxis?
a terrible person?
I mean, as a Supreme Court guy, I gotta say that's the past. Leave the past alone.
yeah, I'm kind of on this one side with the.
All right.
Matters what
So-
you are now.
Let's
not
see what he's
who
thinking
you
right
were.
now.
What are you talking about?
Oh, which one are you targeting?
I'm gonna do this guy.
This guy's going. Oh shit! This is definitely supernatural. I'm gonna have to call the boss.
Oh,
Okay.
So you see him actually, he pulls out a phone.
Okay, just shoot him. Just shoot that
Shoot.
phone.
Shoot the phone. Shoot the phone. Please shoot. Hey,
Or
shoot
just
the
shoot
phone,
him
please.
through the head. Just shoot him through the head.
Watson,
Better
shoot the
head.
phone, please. Shoot the phone, please, Watson.
Watson?
Sherlock Holmes.
Who's-
Okay, fucking. I made that joke.
I don't know
before,
who
you didn't get
Watson
it.
is. I'm sorry.
You need to read a book.
That's not the. That's not what I'm.
I read people's minds, not books.
Books. Minds are the books of people. All right, fine. I'll shoot the fucking.
No, shoot the person.
I'm shooting the phone.
Fine.
I can't
What
find
was
the
that
fucking
about us
spell.
being-
It's bothering me. Give me a second. I get my willpower back.
Boom! The phone just explodes in his face. He's like, oh fuck! Oh fuck! As he realizes, A, his phone is destroyed. B, someone just shot it. He runs and dives underneath the APC. The other, having heard the gunshot somehow over all the buzzing of the mosquitoes, dives to the other APC.
Oh, it's read the depths. That's what it is.
Q's gonna transform into a rattlesnake. He just falls down into a snake.
Oh, so small snake, so snake form.
I'm just gonna crawl through that fence. Fuck this.
Okay. You can get through the chain link fence. It wasn't meant to stop snakes.
Is this a snake-enriched environment just naturally, by the way, or?
Yeah, I'd say there's definitely a lot of snakes in Central America.
Okay, good, good. I'm just making my way over this way now.
Okay. You realize that okay, so the people are huddled underneath the cars. Leone, do you want to try to stop them from like just target all their communications equipment and just break it?
Sure. I think I have a spell made for that already. So. What did I use the last time I broke? Was it decay?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Snake, could you go and to my character sheet and roll
fuck.
decay for me?
Let me find it. Does everything still go off to the right for some reason? Did you fix that? No, you didn't.
Nope. Left that just for you.
Okay, as you just go, communication equipment, be gone! Be gone, Throt!
Yeah, that looks fine. It worked.
These phones are not particularly strong, so.
I'm gonna get more pity ice cream.
All right, I'm gonna read that guy's thoughts though. I'm sorry. Read the
Hazmat
depths.
suit guy?
Telepathically enter the subject's subconscious. May pull memories and ideas of the subject's subconscious. Yeah. Okay.
So, you get flashes and visions of the guy's past. He was he's a nuclear waste engineer. He was assigned to this site. Strange things started happening. Occasionally, like, groups of people who definitely weren't government would just come up and they would wait for someone to come out of the sealed doors. And he eventually, like, his paycheck was good enough that he decided that as long as it isn't harming anyone, I'm not going to talk about it. He was then told that vampires and other things exist. And he was given a raise, so he decided to just keep quiet because this was probably one of the easiest jobs he had had. Honestly, he's kind of regretting that right now with gunshots and mosquitoes. He thinks he's going to apply for something else.
If any of this is broadcasting through the telepathy, yeah, Curly is just laughing at Zach like, "Oh look, he's an evil mastermind. Look at that, you
I
figured him
never
out."
said he was evil. Jesus Christ. That's why you test it first.
You were saying, "Oh well, let's justify our violence by finding all the bad shit."
Well, I'll check everybody out.
Okay, so
You
Gord
want some
says, why don't we just, Leone, you could make it so that you could lock the doors, they can't get out, and just the APC part just lowers just a bit so the guy can't move and alert anyone. Like deflate the tires a bit and not crushing him, but just making sure he can't move.
Okay, so Q, you're pretty much as everyone else is discussing what to do. The door is there.
Okay, yeah, let's just go through the door then.
Snakes
Alright,
can't
can
open
I?
doors.
Is there an opening to the door for Snake?
There's no opening for a snake. It's actually a properly sealed door.
Okay. As you are getting next to the door, Curly is in her little crow form, pops up next to you and seems to just peck the door once, and it opens, and she's using all doors locked to control it. So that's one essence and no roll.
Weren't we
It's
dealing
just-
with the spirit before we went in?
Yeah, Curly and
Cool.
I can go in and fight the spirit.
Oh, by yourselves. That sounds great.
It's fine. You just stop being slow. Just get over here.
You want us? You want us to all get over there?
You just teleport?
I could,
Have
but
you
that's in the
have
radiation.
you actually explained what radiation is? to Q?
We have no
Uh,
idea still.
Okay. Ian, meta-wise, I think functionally I can absorb all the damage from radiation. I don't know if that actually canonically saves him from radiation poisoning and cancer and shit. If changelings can get that.
You honestly don't know enough about changelings to know if you can do that. You've never tried to
Oh god.
take radiation?
Okay.
Uh,
Can I start getting in there as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can. I assume you just jump over the fence.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have you roll. You realize that there's actually explosives behind these barrels. So I need Q, Curly, and the bear to roll Dex plus Athletics as it explodes.
Oh, shite.
Dex plus athletics.
Yep. Remember,
Okay.
you do have +6 Athletics because of the Mind Spell.
Oh, that's
Okay.
just not savvy.
okay. Reflexively, she turns into her war form because that has more dex. So throwback form, that's 5 dex, and then let's say, don't worry, it's just the 13 dice.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
You
Damn.
ninja snake your way around the
Damn.
corner.
Holy shit! I got 1 success per dice.
You throw yourself back with the power of wings, and the bear kind of just rolls back.
Fat roll.
I'm a 17-foot tall bear. The fact that I got out of the way, or
Wait,
So,
you just both went war form in front of.
They're all under a freaking tank.
surrounded
really.
by mosquitoes.
All right.
They can't
Yeah,
actually
they can't
see
see
anything.
shit.
Hey guys,
Mhm.
he
Hello?
lives.
Nice.
So, okay, so both Q and Curly avoid any damage. Dave, you take let's see, you got 4 successes. You take 4 lethal as radioactive fragments are now embedded in your body.
That's horrifying. Oh my god.
Chernobyl.
armor or anything like
Oh
that.
yeah, actually no, armor would you have 3 armor, so you
Yeah.
only take 1 point of damage. As your tough skin, most of the fragments bounce off, and you got out of the worst of the blast. What a nasty little trap.
Doesn't seem very pleasant.
Well, that was
Literally
rude.
depleted uranium rods exploded onto people.
Oh my god.
Okay,
There
well,
are no more mines. However, Dave, you're pretty sure that you could start your ritual out here.
well, might as well do it out here. Hopefully, these people don't pay too much attention to it.
I'll just kind of watch and I'll just shoot at the doors or something
Okay.
to keep them under wraps.
So how do I do the ritual?
I'm not actually gonna have you roll for the actual ritual because the ritual is pretty much it's going to succeed. The rolls come after you succeed on the ritual.
Okay.
Okay. Curly goes human form. She goes around here, look so that they're looking away from Gord. She like pokes her head down human form. She's like, "Hey, friend, if you want to just get in the truck, keep your eyes forward, get in the truck, and just drive on out of here. It's probably going to be best for everyone." Thanks.
That's a terrible
Uh,
idea. What are you
That's a
fucking?
terrible idea.
What is wrong with you, Curly?
That is a terrible idea, Curly.
Get them out of here. We don't want
Yes,
them.
we want them out of here. We don't want them to go alert their boss. Like that is going to. They will literally go and alert their boss.
Okay. Right. Where would we put them? Because no one has any plan right now.
Q just goes space dust and puts them all asleep.
That'd be the
Can't,
best
because
choice.
he has to death each one individually.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 of them are wearing costumes.
Fine, just lock the doors and just leave them there until later.
They're not all inside. 2 of them are just under.
So moving over the fuck here, away from the explosion.
Leonie could.
We have FBI guy go there. Freeze! I'm a cop. Get inside.
Now, that would be a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah, They might not shoot me. Let's find out.
Well, this guy definitely won't. Didn't you figure out he was a nice, law-abiding dude?
Yeah, it's true. Zuck just walks up, and pulls
Through the
him.
swarm of mosquitoes.
Well, are they friendly to us?
Yeah, they aren't biting you.
Okay. Walks through the swarm and just pulls him from out from underneath, and goes, FBI.
Holy shit! The FBI can control mosquitoes?
What are you talking about? This is a weird freak event.
I
FBI.
mean, that would be too far-fetched considering the cyberpunk. Yes, that seems like something the FBI.
Yeah,
should-
that's way more likely that the FBI has like pheromones for mosquitoes
Kill
than,
mosquitoes.
than it's a random fucking occurrence of an FBI showing up and also a mosquito outbreak.
This is a drug bust. What are you on?
What? I'm on nothing, man.
Get on the
I'm
ground.
literally- ah!
He just handcuffs him and. Is this like a shack or is that just a tower?
That's a tower.
Put him in the tower.
I guess we can go one by one and just capture them all. Oh, the ones inside might not shoot.
What ones inside are what's it called?
Thralls.
Thralls. So
The snipers
the
are
door.
sleepers. The others are thralls, including the ones in the hazmat.
just make sure the doors are locked. We have Leone to lock the doors.
I guess.
Just weld them shut.
Yeah.
Yes, just weld them shut.
Oh god.
I guess Zach just with Gord's help just throws them in, like opens the door and throws them inside before they can do anything, and then just because there's mosquitoes, right? So they don't want to get out. Can we just toss them all in the cars?
Okay.
This is by far the
Toss them.
goofiest fucking thing.
It's the pacifism. It's the Curly event. This is Curly's fault.
Yes.
It's also Q's fault.
Partially. Well, no, I think what Q did is fine.
Well, but Q would also push for not assassinating a bunch of random thralls. I think.
I don't know.
Who generally prefers not to kill people when given the chance.
But you could probably just tell him it's fine and he'd roll with it.
You got a point there. He's a pushover.
Ian,
Yep.
put them in the cars.
Okay. You stuff them in the cars, and the cars are now locked.
We did it. Diplomacy. Who
Okay. So
I'm stupid.
The
How goes
bear-
the ritual, Bear Man?
the bear starts. You kind of wander around the ritual area, making deep, terrifying growls as you effectively say the ritual words. And slowly but surely, forming from when you peek down, like you see a bit of like this all kind of goes into a pit that you're pretty sure is where the new radiation is. If you don't actually go deep in, you can't really see all that deeply. But as you do the ritual, you feel this wounded land, like the the horrific corruption that has been placed here starts seeping up, and it starts coalescing deep in the mountain pit. It starts manifesting deep in the mountain pit.
The dwarves dwell too deep. They awoke something.
A radiation spirit, I guess.
Yes.
And I'm going to need you all to roll initiative as a mushroom cloud with a face
Can you put
coalesces.
Can you put angry eyes and a frowny face on that?
Well,
Just add
you guys totally can.
We can't hurt, or I can't just shoot a spirit, right? That doesn't work.
If it's manifested, you can.
Oh, really? Neat. Okay.
Now
Okay.
it has defense
Sure.
against firearms, and
Can't put one to sleep, can I?
no. Amen, indeed.
Oh, sorry. Can you still hear?
Oh, don't worry about it. Not at all. So,
21. Is anyone
So-
resorted?
it is Zach at 27.
Oh, jeez.
It's 12.
Uh,
It would be plus 12, so it would be 18 normally.
Curly at 21. Leone at 18. Gord at... No, it's actually Gord at 19. Leone at 18. And then Q at 17. And the spirit goes at 18. Okay. Zach, you get to go first.
All right. What is the defense?
The defense is 11.
Damn. No success.
Oh.
Whoa.
That's a
As you fire your bullet, and as it gets close, you can just see the bullet heating up and then breaking down.
Well, that's a bad sign.
that's a very powerful spirit right there.
Yeah.
It's probably more
Yeah,
powerful than the one we fought earlier.
Mate.
Okay, Curly, it's your turn.
Oh, and
Okay,
then-
I'm gonna covering fire on this guy. Which means defense don't mean shit.
Okay, roll to, I guess, determine.
Yeah. So 12. So I will do, on a successful hit, 4 damage if it doesn't decide to take cover for lethal.
Okay,
That's
Fair enough.
Curly's turn.
Gord. This is the
So-
spirit of the worm made. This is a worm spirit made manifest, a mixture of vampire and radiation that you don't think you've ever encountered before.
Nope, but
But it's gonna be goddamn glorious to kill it.
it is going to be goddamn glorious to kill it. So, yep, gonna fire up the chainsword and just jump at it.
Sunlight
Are you
chainsaw.
waiting
An
for it to
attack.
come up, or
Hmm? Excuse me?
are you gonna wait for it to like you can ready an attack to hit it if it comes near? Do you want to just jump straight at it?
I have a feeling there's going to be more traps.
Okay.
Well, if I move up here to ready an attack.
Oh, yep. That you're pretty sure those traps have already gone.
Yep.
So
So,
your chainsword burns with the heat of a sun, and the light sheds or goes through, and you see bits and there's a gigantic amount of radioactive stuff in there.
oh jeez.
Okay. Leone, it's your turn.
Okay, meta question. Can my dogs bite that thing?
Yes.
Manifested,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. I
And
would
your
like to
dogs don't
summon.
care about radiation.
Nope.
I would like to summon 2 dogs, please.
The 2 dogs are summoned. Best Boy Red and Best Boy Green. They now have little bows on them, courtesy of you.
Aw, that's very adorable.
They're their own turns. Well, I guess on her turn, right? Yeah.
Hmm?
They would go now on her
Yep,
turn.
they would go now.
What's
I
their
would like to
speed?
bite the thing, thank you.
They can't reach there this turn, but they can move so that next turn they can.
Wicked.
What are you going to do?
I guess I can shoot at it. Like, I don't really think I can do anything magically.
That's not a great plan. Shooting it is very difficult.
And I got nothing. I don't think I can really cast anything that'll.
Well, it's physical,
Wait.
so you can hurt it with anything physical. You're a matter mage, so.
Fair. Sorry, I've been a bit distracted dealing with Apple.
Have you are you like on some kind of tech support chat and you're
Yeah.
like, it's screaming at me, make it stop
Well, I know.
screaming.
I know exactly what's wrong with it. It was just getting them to like appraise it how much money it's going to cost me to fix it, whether it's worth it or not. So I have an appointment set up to do that on Friday.
Yay.
If
So,
I'll live.
You can
Are you
do
gonna-
your piercing earth level 4 ability. You'd cause the earth to attack it effectively.
Cool. Let's do that.
Do we really want to do that with all those rods back there? Is that going to cause the earth any problems?
I mean, we're fighting the spirit, aren't we? Wouldn't that
I mean, fair.
we're
You
in the
literally
process of
condensed
cleansing it.
all of the radiation into one thing.
Okay, that's fair.
The question is, did I? I don't think I've made this spell. Okay. I will do that. Can I just defer my turn for now then?
Sure. Well,
Just because I'm kind of slowing everybody down here. Sorry.
okay. So, so it's the spirit's turn. The spirit is.
Is it gonna duck and cover?
No, it
Okay,
eats
it
your
takes 4 lethal.
It takes your 4 lethal. And it moves forward, so Gord, you get an attack.
Okay.
As it screams out a beam of sickly green radiation
Oh God.
in a line.
Oh, lame.
It's using its influence and just shooting radiation.
So yeah, am I rolling now, or is the spirit rolling now?
You roll.
You
Okay,
roll your
so
attack.
I'm going to use the chainsaw. So will that count under weaponry then?
That'll count as a weapon. It's also going to count as a chainsaw.
Yeah, and I have specialty chainsaw.
Yep.
So I just use my strength and weaponry, which would be 4 then.
Mm-hmm.
Stack it all up. Willpower, all sorts of shit.
Minus 10.
Minus- Yeah.
And you might want to spend some essence on buffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well,
Your
the
strength
killer.
buff and your killer instinct.
Yeah, I will be doing that. So essence on, but killer instinct only works for brawl though.
Oh, really? I thought it was brawl and weaponry.
I'm only seeing brawl here.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
can look it up. For...
Oh
Yeah.
no, it is brawl and weaponry as well. It just on the other thing, it just said brawl.
Oh.
Okay, so it is brawl and weaponry. So yeah, I'll use use both.
Okay.
And
So
then I'll
you-
also use a willpower to add 3 dice.
Okay.
12. Okay, 7. So I'm rolling 7 die on 8 again.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, is the chainsaw's base damage 5?
It's 5.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, it is 5.
Okay. So that is 9 lethal as you
Wouldn't it be
bite-
aggravated?
This thing
You said it's
actually, yeah.
worm based, so
Well, it's lethal because it's vampiric corruption. That
Aggravated?
he's taken. Aggravated because it's vampiric corruption.
yeah.
If it's vampire corruption as well, would the solar or the sun have any effect on it?
think that's
That's
just
what's making it aggravated.
Okay.
So 9 ag, 4 lethal
Damn.
you've dealt to this thing. As your chainsaw is just cutting through it. Okay, so I would need everyone to roll a if it's a beam of radiation. Would we actually would I be rolling against your defense, or would you be rolling resistances against? Probably resistances against. So roll stamina plus resolve. Plus your
And that is-
supernatural trait. Minus 7.
Is that just the people in the direct line? So, Sack,
Pretty much
Gorge,
everyone
Dog?
but Q.
Okay.
But your doggos don't need to worry. They're metal. They don't care about radiation.
So stamina plus resolve.
Plus your supernatural trait, so gnosis in your case.
Okay.
Minus -7 because it's toxicity 7.
Would the were creatures also get -7 because we have the immunity to radiation?
Oh no, you'd also get the -7. This is like a super concentrated supernatural dose of radiation.
Okay.
You'll likely regenerate after, but the initial damage is going to is gonna hurt.
Okay. And where do we find the supernatural? Or supernatural?
It's your primal urge. It
It's
should
your
be
primal urge.
2 for you?
It's 2.
Okay.
Okay. I am okay. So, Frosty,
Mm-hmm.
you take 3 lethal. Snake,
All
you
right.
take 2. Alexandra, you take 1. Dave, you take none.
Okay, mages, you take nothing.
Yay.
How many does Gord take?
None.
None. Okay.
Gord is currently. It's kind of hard to look at Gord because, like, he's just this shadow. He's a silhouette with this blinding sun chainsword held in front of him, diverting the, cutting through the radiation. So, it is now Q. Your turn. A bunch of some of the mosquitoes died.
Now it's personal. Let's see Q in
Oh,
rage
God.
mode.
This is. Q looks like he's about to slither the fuck away. Looks back, sees all the horrible deaths of his thousands and thousands and thousands of helpful mosquitoes. A single tear drips down his snake eye. Wings explode out of the back of the snake's back, and then he just starts getting fucking huge.
Oh god.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's happening.
There we go.
God.
Final four.
Did you go with Talon and Wing?
Oh, I haven't yet. That might
Okay.
my next go maybe.
Okay.
So with that, he's going to try to stop other people from dying at the moment. And he's actually going to start dragging the APC to the side away from the radiation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna have you roll, but you're gigantic. You're size 15. So
I don't even know how big that makes me.
you're the size of an African elephant, or slightly bigger.
I'm just imagining the dragon from the Neverending Story.
Oh, Quetzalcoatl, but you get it.
Okay, you move one out of the side, and the next turn you can shove the other. Okay.
And
It
I'm also
is-
just banning the mosquito cloud. Run,
Okay.
flee, fly, you fools!
You're telling your
said
bugs to fly?
bug out. Curly, it's your turn.
Did Alexandra get her
Oh,
spell figured out?
Alexandra,
Yep. Okay. Spell's done. Fine.
job's done.
That takes me back.
Must construct a dish.
Okay. Let's do that. To damage. Okay. It is fine. You know what? I'm gonna use a willpower just because. What the hell? All right. Here goes nothing. So, the ground starts attacking the mushroom cloud monster.
Oh god.
And
Okay.
I used an extra reach, so the spell inflicts aggravated damage.
How
Holy
much?
shit.
4 potency. So that's 4
Okay.
egg.
4 egg. Okay, the spirit looks like it's taken a bit of a beating as the earth itself attacks it.
Q, do you want to start using the magical bottle?
Curly's got it,
Oh,
and
yeah,
she is.
that's what I meant. Sorry,
Curly,
Curly.
it's your
Yeah.
turn.
She readies another. Well, I mean, she just goes with her suppressing fire again and says, "Hey, do us all a favor. Just get in the bottle. It'll be nice. We'll make you have a nice, happy home in some sort of weapon, and not for too long. Okay?" She gives a smile. A terrifying crow smile, and just. I think the bottle opening is a free action.
Yep.
And just continues firing at it, forcing it to hopefully get down. Whatever that means for an atom bomb cloud.
Atom bomb, baby, it's an atom bomb.
That's that turn.
Okay, the spirit starts getting sucked into it. Gord, it's your turn.
Okay.
I love it.
So we don't want to kill it, right? So
Don't want
No,
to
we don't.
super kill it. I mean,
We
we'd
don't.
rather kill it than get killed, but
I don't think we're gonna die though.
No, but
We seem fine.
so should I attack it again, or
You might kill it, is my fear. You did a lot of damage.
When you do hit things with your chainsword, you do a lot.
You could grapple it.
yes,
With the
grapple-
chainsword.
grapple.
Why not? Just shove your sword at him and be like, get on the ground.
Can I use an intimidation to be like, get on the ground and get into the bottle? Get into the bottle.
Roll strength plus intimidate.
Does this thing have a mind?
You don't know, but he's gonna try.
All right.
We're gonna find out.
I'll know for sure on my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use a willpower again. Because what? Why not?
Why not?
Uh,
Uh,
not a great roll.
you using the shining sword. You growl, get in the bottle. It seems like the atomic spirit does not care.
Yeah. I didn't think you would, but at the same time, worth trying.
Leona, it is your turn.
The dogs. Dogs go bite. Go bite the thing. Yeah.
Okay, so one dog has 1 dice to attack, and the other dog has 2 dice. Because they have 12 dice, and its defense is 11, and then -1, 10 for the second.
Okay.
You also might want to step to the side.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that too. I'm dying. Fine. Okay, so 1 and 2 dice.
Yes. Damn.
Arf! Arf! Okay, so that is one dog latches on to the radiation sphere. The other finds it difficult to bite into the cloud. Okay. And are you, as the mage, going to do anything?
I mean, I guess I can do the same spell again, but
I think we just need to wait it out, to be honest.
yeah.
Let's see. You could always magic your clothing into magic everyone's clothing into being radiation suits.
Yeah, no, that's
hey,
a good
Cord, 17-foot tall radiation suit.
idea.
It's gonna be rad.
Does it have to be? It has to be plaid colored though.
Always. It will always be plaid colored. That would be
Plaid radiation suits seem like
the way of the future.
the newest thing.
All right. I think this would work. Shaping would work for that, I think.
And while you're dealing with that, who do you think you actually do that to?
Well, I mean, don't really have to worry about the were creatures because they're gonna be cancer free, but the squishy mages are squishy.
I mean, if this thing won't back down and we have to stand next to it for 4 more turns, or I guess 3 more turns, we might need some radiation protection.
Okay.
Okay, well, this thing, in its horrific, beautiful anger, spews out a cloud.
Oh no.
So the were creatures are caught in it, and it gains concealment as a yellow green mustard gas-esque looking.
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually roll
Cloud.
my damage and because it's not getting out of the way.
No.
Because I just rolled what I rolled last time, right? Why can I never keep track of where my sheet is? Okay.
Wouldn't you just hit up on your...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fancy.
No, that just goes to my macro. That says normal roll.
Oh.
Guys, can you actually see the yellow line? It's a little
Yeah.
bit thin.
Oh, Q is happy again.
Okay. 6 lethal this time.
Okay.
So Curly just
It's kind of
Keeps on
slowing
firing.
down, but you're just auto firing shotgun shells into it.
Curly's like, okay, this gun makes things too easy. This is like feeling a little bit bad for the gun she's using. All right, what do I have to roll to not get poison or not get radiation?
Okay, so people inside. Roll your stamina plus resolve -8. Oh, plus your primal urge, because both of you are weird creatures.
Yay! Gonna do willpower this time.
Same.
You don't
Minus
need it.
eight,
You
you
don't
said?
need to.
It's only people in the cloud. You're safe.
Okay, Curly's fine.
You said -8, right?
Oh wait, -8. I forgot that. Let me try that again.
You would just -8 from the back or from the front. You wouldn't roll again.
Well, this is a worse result, I guess. 8
Yeah,
from the front.
we
but then
agreed
all the
earlier on that
rerolls
you always just remove from the front.
from
Because
the. Which one's the?
the last ones you rolled, so at the bottom,
The
so
last
the
ones.
9, 9, 9, 6, 10, 1, 6, and then that 10. Actually, no. Those 10s. You'd only get one
10s
success either
explode.
way. You'd only get one success either way.
the
Wait, no,
first
I'm a
three
huge
things I rolled
liar.
is
I'm a huge liar. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on the first one.
Okay, there you go.
If you ignore the last 8.
Okay, well, going by that, both you and the bear take one lethal.
Okay.
Okay.
But the spirit seems confused as to why you aren't just keeling over and dying. Most things would be dead by now. But I also don't think it's really thinking at all. Okay, Q. You see the expanding radiation cloud.
He's mildly. Wait, it's expanding outwards, eh?
Yep.
I don't suppose I can beat my wings and try to break it away from the vehicles, can I?
Oh, you're large enough, yeah. I would have you roll a athletics plus dexterity to blow away a radiation cloud.
I guess my dexterity is 3 as a Quetzalcoatl. What do you think?
What dex is a Quetzalcoatl?
Let's just use 3 for now.
Okay, sure. You manage to the cloud is kind of, you blow the cloud back so that it's closer to the door, but not. You mostly do it so it's not expanding out.
Right, that was my goal.
Ian,
Mm-hmm.
can I transmutate radiation? Does that technically matter or no?
You could transmute the cloud into something else, but radiation itself, that's force magic.
Okay.
Forces magic. So the
Transform
cloud,
into
that's all
butterflies?
the radiation. The cloud, you could turn that all into. Actually, no, you don't want to turn it into anything super deadly because your friends are in the cloud.
Are they really my friends though?
Oh.
Oh.
Are you saying you don't like Gord's spinach puffs?
You got a fucking chainsaw sword. I think I like you enough.
So you like the spinach puffs, you're saying?
Yes, you won me over with the spinach buffs. It's fine.
Vroom, 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 vroom. So, after Q, it is Curly. Third round, the spirit is shrinking rapidly.
Okay, this is at least a level 3 spirit. It's probably level 4 or 5. That kind of adds up. This is going to be a real surprise. Curly's going to suppressing fire.
Is there a purpose to keep shooting it at this point?
I mean, hopefully it understands and stops, but I guess we might want to lay off. All right, all right, all right.
I'm just, just saying, meta-wise, just saying.
Yeah, I think Curly's like, I don't know if there was a point to shooting it in the first place, actually, if we're just waiting it out, but Curly's gonna stop firing and wait. Hold out that jar. Look all like, come on.
Come on, get in the
Jar's
jar.
waiting for you.
Gotta catch 'em all.
That is
So,
end of turn.
you make it to okay. It is Gord, your turn.
Okay, so
Did I get skipped?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Unfortunately. So, what did you do, Zach?
Following Q's example, he's actually going to do a ban on that section over there. So, the way this works, he apologizes to the were creatures inside. And
Via telepathy, of
Via-
course.
via telepathy.
He would never say that out loud.
he's not that much of a dick, come on.
No.
That whole section, assuming this goes off. He'll use a willpower just to make sure. Great. Nothing can go in or leave, including air, light, etc. It's just like a big dome.
So, what to everyone outside? It's like a black dome.
You see the other side, actually. You see this. Like if you're here and you look through, you see this part.
Oh.
And if you're inside and you look up, you see this. Or if you try to walk through it, you just walk on the other side.
Okay, you've done a little pocket dimension.
Yeah, kinda. It's not really, because it's the same place. It's just cut off from the rest of the world. So all the gas can't get out. Hooray! They're trapped in the gas. Hooray!
if we're gonna be trapped in, if you want people trapped in here, I think we're the best ones for it.
Yeah,
The
that's
two
what I
robot
figured.
dogs.
Like we're just getting
Yeah.
shot out here, and we're not doing much. And Zach's gonna wander over here.
Okay. Gord, you're not trapped in here with it. It's trapped in here with you.
Yes. So we're trying not to kill it. So, can you grapple radiation? Let's find out.
That's a quote for the session.
That's what I would have learned today, whether or not you can grapple radiation. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to try to grapple it. Not really, not really sure how this is going to work.
Okay, so roll. Its defense is 11.
Okay.
Roll. Your strength plus brawl. It's 8 agains.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 11 for its defense, and see if you initiate the grapple.
Also, one of the dogs has already been on. I'm not sure if that helps at all.
I'll lower its defense by 1, minus 10 then.
Okay. Oh no. Radiation cannot be grappled.
Oh no.
It's hard to find a solid core. You flail around. It's just not going.
I
Leon,
could just see. I just imagine like a big bear trying to
Hug a
Just
wander out in
cloud.
the air, while also holding a chain sword.
Okay, so Leona, I guess you can roll your one dog attacking because the other one's latched on.
Could someone roll that for me? Because guess what just happened again?
Oh.
Hey.
Da.
Yeah. Let me see if I can just turn this off.
I got it. It's 2 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
What?
5
What?
successes.
What?
What?
Holy
What happened?
I rolled 2 dice. I got a 10, 10, 10, 8, 9.
Oh,
Five
fuck off.
success.
That's
Oh
exceptional.
my god.
Yeah.
Dog grows to grapple.
So Dog Green is now grappling with the radiation spirit.
Holy shit, that's nuts.
Wow. Okay.
I never would have been able to do that.
Apparently, I wasn't able to do it with 5 die, but was able to do it with
Best
2.
boy.
He is the bestest boy.
Literally grappled a radiation cloud.
And I guess he goes to restrain? Because it's exceptional.
Yeah.
He's just straining the cloud.
Oh my god.
Get on the
Brings it in.
ground, FBI.
Get in the fucking bottle, FBI.
Next question. Does radiation acknowledge the FBI's authority?
We'll find out.
Hashtag no. So it's the spirit is currently grappling with your dog. The spirit's gonna try to break free of the grapple with your dog.
Okay.
What do
So
you roll to stop it?
uh
How
What's
strong is a
gonna-
cloud?
it's actually pretty strong.
Oh, also, has it shrunk it more or no?
It has shrunk a bit. But I don't want to change its size because that'll invalidate the face. That's on it. So, the dog rolls 12. The cloud's gonna roll its dice pool, and we'll see. Okay, the dog might very well maintain the grapple. That was terrible dice on my part.
Now, what does the dog roll?
12.
12. So I will roll 12. Nope.
Oh. Used up all the rolls earlier.
all of them.
Okay, and for Werebear and Werecrow, roll
Does it get
stamina
to-
plus resolve.
Does it get to do something after
On
breaking free?
it broke free. I'm rolling for the damage to the cloud
Ah.
cloud that's still there.
I see.
So, stamina plus resolve plus primal urge minus 8.
Yeah, everyone should probably put that as like supernatural resistance and keep that somewhere. Don't get rad.
I take 2 damage.
Could someone
You actually
roll
take
that
3
for
damage.
me?
Thank you. No,
Oh, wow.
it's only people in the band.
Oh,
You're-
right.
you're-
I
you're-
forget. I
They're
keep
trapped
forget-
in
I
there.
I can't see anything at this
Mhm.
point. I'm trying to get
Oh,
Roll20 up
no.
on my
Dave, you take
my
5
iPad.
damage.
How
How's
you-
Dave's health?
Yeah, how you doing, Dave?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Are you taking aggravated damage yet?
No, I've not taken any aggravated.
How much lethal are you at?
I've taken 7 lethal. My normal,
Okay.
so I'm at 13 health still.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm a big bear
Holy
boy.
shit, you have 20 health.
Yeah, I'm a big bear boy.
Jeez.
Well, because he adds
that-
his purity to health.
Oh, of course he does. Okay.
Okay. Well, Q, what are you gonna do?
So this thing is a rank 5 spirit then, right?
Yep.
No, on your turn it'll suck in.
Okay.
So it's rank 4.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Seems like the were creatures who bravely jumped into the death pit are doing a pretty good job of it.
We just withstand it.
Yeah, we're not
No.
trying to kill it. Right now we're just withstanding it. I think we could have killed it probably a
Quite a
turn.
few turns ago.
Yeah.
This was not a smart spear. there would be more tactics it could use if it wasn't just a screaming spear.
Yeah, it kind of
Deadly
just got
radiation.
got summoned into existence.
Who's gonna
Ah!
launch himself in the air and try to like grab this tank and push it over,
Okay.
push it sideways.
Those people inside must be super terrified, especially because now there's no mosquitoes covering their view.
Oh,
They're
there's
just
fewer
witnessing.
mosquitoes. There's still
I thought we
mosquitoes.
made it opaque. Thought we made the windows opaque.
Wouldn't that be magic directly in front of their eyes?
Not when the mosquitoes were blocking everything out.
If it's dark, they can't see it. Yeah.
I sent the mosquitoes away because I didn't want them to die anymore. Many casualties, guys. We have literally lost thousands of lives in this battle, guys.
Okay. The spirit gets sucked in. Thunk.
Nice.
Put a cork on it.
Yep. She carefully and quickly puts the lid on this jar that says Smuckers on it.
I love it.
Zach's gotta back the fuck up. I'm gonna let the band down. You guys might wanna, or Leonie at least, and Q. Yeah, Q.
Yeah.
Don't be in that gas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Q's gonna back off, dragging a car a little farther with him as he goes.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I select my creation? There we go. Oh god, the dogs. I deleted the dogs.
Oh
How
no!
I also deleted
dare you,
the ghost.
Rip best boy. Never to be seen
Monster.
again.
I didn't know I had control over the dogs.
Well, so that everyone
Yeah.
can see the names.
Gotcha. They're back.
After all
Okay.
everything they did for me.
Curly just wanders out of the thing, like coughing and not looking too good, but holding her jar triumphant.
Yeah, Gord's coming out as well.
God's coming out. Coming.
She is one lethal away from being stuck in crow form, or else taking aggravated damage. So she's just gonna.
How do you know when you have to stick in your war form?
Well, if your lethal becomes more than your health, then it will upgrade to aggravated if you turn
Okay.
to a smaller size. So, I don't know how much health you have in human form, but it's probably more than 7.
I
Okay,
think so, yes.
Yeah.
So, I think this is a good place to end the session.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys have purged the incredibly deadly radiation and vampiric corruption from this place and put it into a bottle. You guys, I guess, can wait for Maria. And we'll deal with this next session. So thank you. I'm going to give 2 experience.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say 2 XP after defeating the radiation.
I feel like Captain Planet would be proud of us.
In spirit. Okay.
Alright.
Well, thanks for playing with me, everyone.
Bye, stream.
Yeah.
A good time.
Bye bye.